exactly 4 o'clock in the morning. It's currently 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm really fucking tired, but that's the time we have to wake up here in the Krishna temple. They usually take a very cold shower directly in the morning to get your spirit woke. I'm gonna try that too, and I'll let you guys updated to what's happening here. I mean, it's a really hard commitment someone has to do because it's not everyone's thing, you know. Waking up 4 o'clock in the morning every day, taking a cold bath, and now we are going to get to the next practice of this temple. It's chanting the name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, for pretty much 2 hours. So, I'm gonna do this right now. It's kind of like this. Om Kesha. Om Kesha. Om Kesha. Up. We're doing this right. Okay, this is pretty much how it look after. So this is how it looked like if you're a Krishna devotee. This pretty much should pretty much represent a tulasi flower, which is their holy plant, holy holy plant. Well, this is a tulasi chain, and they're said to be Yamaraj. Those are like the angels of death or something. And okay, this is not properly done. And you have this chain said to be that they cannot touch you and not take you to hell. So, this is the art of the day, my friends. This is how it should look when you see Krishna. This is, by the way, Krishna, and here's a picture of a holy guy from India. It's called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If you guys ever heard about this, and this is a kind of spiritual master way to go, like it's called parampara. And this is also Krishna. This is Krishna. They pretty much only want to remember Krishna the whole day. So what we're gonna do now is singing Hare Krishna for about 2-3 hours, but I'm not sure if I can do this because I'm really tired. That's also some pretty nice stuff directly from India, considering the Indian woman, and they bought this pretty much for Krishna to sacrifice it and then eating the remnants of the food. So first offering it to Krishna and then eating it yourself to spiritualize the food. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this is how you wear it, and then you do this inside of the bag. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and then you turn one. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So that's pretty much it for the morning program. And now I'm gonna sing Hare Krishna with this bag for about 2 hours, my friends. A big variety of books. And for sure, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, this part of the video is going to be called program. It's where they basically singing and dancing. I'm showing off right now. Secret dark part of the temple. No, I'm just kidding. We're So what we're doing here is actually spiritual practice. I just practice. I just cleaned all the stairs and stuff. And right here we have a picture of what looks the spiritual world. So we are somewhere here. So those are the dimensions after the Vedas. This is those are the layers that are on your material body. So first earth, water, fire, air, ether, false ego, and Mahatattva. Well, that's something out of this planet. So as we are here, the demigods are further up here, and if you go up, you have Krishna's planets, Krishna's emanations, different incarnations of Krishna, such as Nrsimhadev that we just talked about. It's a incarnation from Krishna. It's a lion, yeah. So this one is more like a fighter, epic fighter. Let's see if I find him here. It's here, Nrsimha. I'm gonna show it later. It's a kind of big human lion, but it's transcendental. So here we have the 4 parts of the Vedas: Artha Veda, Kama Veda, Moksha Veda, and Dharma. So this is the Riksha Veda, the Yajur Veda, the Sama Veda, and the Atharva Veda. And we have a lot of nice stuff about Krishna, which I can't know because I'm way too stupid. So there's a lot to know for sure. It's really interesting. And this man, Prabhupada, the spiritual master, brought this into life. He came from India with almost no money and built up the ISKCON, which is the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. So ring the bell and go on the temple. The first thing you do is just bow down in front of the altar. This is the altar. So I'm gonna explain a little bit more here. So you're just the one who learns, and you learn from the master, from the spiritual master. Of course, he's already dead, but he gave his knowledge in form of books, in form of lectures, in form of everything. And we hear this lecture sometimes, and yeah, it's pretty nice. And he got the knowledge from other gurus. So there's those are the, well, whatever, I don't remember, Vaishnavas, some Vaishnavas, and they're the Guru Parampara, so the order of the Guru started. So it's all made of very expensive material, I guess gold, but I'm not 100% sure. But here we have the first Guru, then we have Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Maratha Prakshiti, and then you come to Srila Prabhupada, and this is the last Guru. So we take the teachings from him and just follow the teachings. That's how it works, right? And the first original spiritual master was actually Krishna, so God. So here we have some images of Krishna. There he's on the battlefield of Kurukshetra with Arjuna, who was his first devotee. So the first spiritual master was Krishna, and then I think Arjuna, and then the Guru order started, and then the spiritual knowledge was given from God, like, directly. That's the Vedic thinking. That's the Vedic philosophy. So this battlefield of Kurukshetra, where Arjuna had to kill all his ancestors, all his father, his grandmother, whatever. And Krishna said, kill them. And he said, no, I don't want to kill them. And then Krishna was like, giving him a vision, and and they were all dead. They were all dead. And Krishna said, I already killed them, so either if you fight or not, it doesn't matter because they're already dead. And yeah, then it started. I mean, you see. And well, all of his ancestors were killed, whatever. Well, they may reincarnate or whatever as higher beings, or maybe directly into Krishna's abode.
into Goloka Vrindavan, but I don't know, I cannot speculate about it, sorry. So here you have another picture of Krishna and Radharani. Radharani is the female energy of Krishna, so it's another emanation of Krishna. Krishna has various incarnations, so this is Radharani, his female everlasting partner, like energy partner, whatever. And here you have Krishna in his four-handed Vishnu form, and Krishna as a baby, because he came on the earth and he was incarnating in a baby form. So he also showed off his universal form to Arjuna, which was way too crazy for him, like a crazy vision, you know. So, and here we have again Krishna and Radharani in gold style. So that's to give a little idea of what's happening here and how this is going. I'm awake since 4 o'clock in the morning, as you guys may have noticed. So, as you guys may have noticed, I'm already awake since 4 o'clock in the morning, and I do it every day, and then I go to work, and then I only do Krishna Bhakti Yoga, and distributing books. If you guys are interested in those books, I can leave a link in the description. So there's this book is pretty crazy. It talks about science and how science is actually not really 100% trustable. So we have this one, I mean they're all in German, the Hare Krishna mantra, a small book, and Bhagavad Gita. I mean you can't see it because there's a special event and they've put this picture of Krishna and his mother while he was in his physical incarnation on planet Earth. We have this one, in English it's called Easy Journey to Other Planets. Then we have this, The King of Knowledge. And we have this new one, which is maybe really interesting for Christians to read. Christo and Krishna. So this book is about Christian preacher, which comes to to discuss with the spiritual master Prabhupada about Christianity, about similarities in Hinduism and Krishnaism and Christianism. Christians, whatever. So we have this one, and that's the last one for now, but they want to print all 70 books, which Prabhupada have left us with his mercy. This one is one of India's most holy books and one of Krishna's sacred stuff. So you have this beautiful picture of Krishna and his devotees right here. There, Krishna is shown off as God, as he is. So, what is this book about? It's not only one book. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of books which talk about Bhakti Yoga, Krishna. There's also Mahabharata, which is a kind of comic of devotional service. So, as you may see here, this book contains a lot of knowledge. So, what does this book tell you? It talks about the Pandava story, the incarnations of Krishna, the age of Kali, about any kind of stories about the old Vedic times. And this is interesting. So, if you want, I can link also this into the description so you can buy a whole set of those books, because this is life-changing, my friends. This has the possibility to enlighten the whole humanity. You have to read it. So there's also Bhagavad Gita if you're really lazy reader, but even for a lazy reader it may be a little long. So if you want, I just link the little books into the description, which are perfectly written by Prabhupada. Easy, understandable by any dumbass. This means Bhakti Yoga, working for Krishna, spending your time only in Krishna service. This means keeping the temple clean, keeping yourself clean, keeping your spiritual self clean, your real self, and of course keeping the floor clean, which I may have dirtied now. So what are you doing now?
I'm cleaning the floor right now.
For who are you doing it?
For Krishna.
When are you doing it?
Right now?
Every day?
Not every day.
Not every day. Okay, but you're always in Krishna service, huh?
I try my best.
Very interesting. Thanks for keeping Krishna's house clean and Krishna's planet. This is the Vedic food. Ayurvedic medicine made by a chief cook. So this can be captured if you guys want. It's a German recipe from Ayurvedic medicine.
And if you want to leave a donation for me, leave me a donation if you want. I'll leave a link in the description. This is what the magic looked like after. It's fully vegetarian, and of course the soup.
Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Langsam entstehen die neuen Gefühle mit Krishna dann irgendwann. dann ein bisschen länger oder ein bisschen früher, kann man nicht, gibt es keine Berechnung genau. Ne? Aber irgendwann, dann kommen so ein bisschen wenigstens was. Und das bisschen ist schon mal, das hält einen dann schon sicher da einfach. Weil es macht dann Spaß alles halt auch. Ja? Und wenn nicht, okay, dann überlagern dann besonders die Orgasmus. Orgasmus und Drogen sind die härtesten Kicks, die man in dieser Welt momentan haben kann. Die werden immer die spirituellen Gefühle komplett nach hinten lassen, dass sie gar nicht rankommen können. Weil die Gefühle der Spiritualität, die müssen sich erstmal hocharbeiten, weil die noch so bedeckt sind von unserem materiellen Körper und dem emotionalen Körper, wo wir immer nur die materiellen Emotionen kennen. Das kommt, dann wissen wir, wo wir zugreifen können. Aber da hinten wollen wir jetzt diese Krishna-bewussten Gefühle haben, die sind komplett so bedeckt. Und die Bedeckung muss erstmal weg so und dann diese Gefühle von Krishna da hinten dann. Natürlich kann es auch andersrum geben, dass einer durch, ne? Da gibt es auch Kripa-Shakti, aber das sollten wir nicht berechnen. Das kann man nicht berechnen. Es gibt vielleicht auch einen, der liest mal kurz oder irgendwas und dann trifft ihn der Schlag und in der Sekunde lässt er alles andere einfach weg, weil er dann so einen Kick gekriegt hat. Aber wem passiert das jetzt so genau? Man muss halt den Vorgang normal so langsam, zack, 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 zack. Und danach kann man irgendwann sehen, was wir da überhaupt lesen. Krishna so schön, der Glanz und dies, aber du guckst hier raus, siehst diese Welt, die Natur, das ist alles schön, sagen wir dann alle. Wieso ist die Welt nicht schön? Ja, sie ist auch nur schön, weil sie Krishnas Manifestation ist, aber wenn man diese tieferen spirituellen Bedeutungen haben will, dann müssen wir alle materiellen Kicks, besonders Drogenberauschung und Orgasmus in jeglicher Form, jahrelang vergessen haben, jahrelang, und jeden Tag dabei chanten und sich hocharbeiten, dass diese feinen Gefühle in dem Dienst selbst, weil sonst kann man ja nicht mehr verstehen, wenn Yamunacharya sagt, jeden Tag diene ich Krishna und ich komme in Ekstasen, sagt er. Erzähl das mal jedem Bhakta im Tempel, der sagt, ich habe keinen Bock mehr im Tempel, nur putzen, schrubben. Welche Ekstasen, ihr spinnt doch alle, das gibt's doch gar nicht. Doch gibt's, sogar beim Putzen. Das gibt's alles. Egal was man macht mit Ekstase, ist möglich, aber...
Gibt es nicht sogar ein Lila oder so? Gibt es nicht sogar extra Lila in Chaitanya Charitamrita, wo die nur den Tempel putzen?
Genau, das war...
war das nicht der Tempel, wo wir nicht reingekommen sind?
Genau, ja. Gundicha. Das war die Putz-Ekstase dann, genau, wo alle dann gesagt haben, für
Chaitanya. Krishna hat gestern gesagt, man darf schon zu allem sagen, auch die Natur, das ist alles schön, aber mehr nicht. Man soll nur nicht dann für mich schön halt. Das ist ja für Krishnas kann ich sagen. Oder wenn da eine schöne Frau ist, kann man schon sagen, das ist eine schöne Frau, aber mehr nicht, meint er. Wenn man jetzt aber sagt, eine schöne Frau für meinen Genuss, dann ist das wieder nicht.
Ja, ne, noch besser dann, nicht nur für meinen, einfach wenn man sieht, dass die Schönheit nur durch Krishna da ist. Wenn man das ohne Krishna, dann selbst wenn man sagt,
Prabhupada hat auch gesagt, das ist eine schöne Frau, aber mehr nicht.
Ja, aber er sagt, was Krishna was Krishna als geschaffen hat. Also dann ja. Aber sobald es dann weitergeht, der nächste Gedanke dann, geil. Dann.
Also das meinte er ja gerade so. Nur einfach nur sagen, schön, mehr nicht. Nicht für meinen Genuss oder für irgendwas anderes.
Ja, aber dann noch extra noch zusätzlich mit Krishna am besten dann noch Sicherheit. Ja, Krishnas Schöpfung ist schön, dass man gleich nur Krishnas Schöpfung. Nur einfach schön, sagt auch ein Atheist. Und vielleicht, wenn er sogar seine Frau schöner findet, kann er bei der anderen auch nicht sagen, oh, schön. Er sagt, wow, Krishnas Schöpfung ist schön halt praktisch. Ja, dann, okay, aber in der nächsten Sekunde muss man den lieber gleich Hare Krishna chanten.
Ich habe doch erzählt, die hatten jeden Montag in Wien hatten sie einen freien Tag.
Ja.
Ananda Krishna.
Echt?
Ja, dann konnten die ausschlafen, haben sie Fußball gespielt, sind ins Kino.
Ja,
sowas habe ich auch schon gehört.
Das
noch Fußball, ja, das war ja alles
ja,
mal.
einen freien Tag am Montag.
Ja, die gucken ja auch immer Fußball, nicht nur das.
Aber ich meine, er hat gesagt, das war ein freier Tag, also richtig so ein freier Tag dann.
Immer jeden Monat.
Ja, aber bei Prabhupada gab es das nicht halt.
Ja, deswegen, das schon krass.
Die haben nicht nur das, die haben dann...
freien Tag.
Ich war ja einmal mit, ich bin einmal mit Fußball spielen, dann stand ich auf dem Fußballplatz und habe mir gedacht, was mache ich eigentlich hier? Ist das wirklich so normal? Dann haben die Fußball gespielt, dann habe ich gesagt, komm, ich spiele jetzt nicht mehr gut. Dann wollte Ananda Krishna immer die neuesten Fußballschuhe dann haben. Der Tempelpräsident wolltest du ihm nicht kaufen, Alter.
Was ist das? Hä, wie kann sowas denn sein? Das ist doch
Ja.
eine Verarsche.
Ja, wenn du schon noch dazu keinen richtigen Guru hast und so keinen Geschmack, dann willst du auch mal was Materielles machen, weil sonst jeden Tag keinen Geschmack auf Spirituelle.
Wenn das und der hat auch erzählt, dann eines Mal ist er dann zu allen hingegangen, zum Marathon gesagt, wenn wir diesen Marathon richtig gut abschneiden, gehen der gesamte Tempel in den Head.
So as you see here, this Srimad Bhagavatam is only Canto 1, but we have a lot of other cantos and a lot of other illustrations. So this is only the Bhagavatam illustration. There are 10 cantos. Nice. Each book contains over 1,000 pages. 1,000 pages, man. And then you look at the Bible, and it's maybe 1,000 pages itself, or Quran, whatever. Those is like, I mean, if you look at the Bible, in comparison of all the other books, I mean, not to mention the other Vedic scriptures, this is a joke. So, we have Mahabharata here. I'm gonna show off later a little bit. So we have Sri Krishna Sandarbha, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Srimad Bhagavatam, and a lot of other unknown books.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
plants that we worshipped just before are called tulasi. This chain is also made of it. It's said to be protecting you from the angels of death, leading you to hell. Well, it pretty much needs a lot of heat, but as you see, I mean, as you don't see probably, but as I feel, it's pretty cold and this would not grow here. So we need a lot of heat, and a lot of light, because it only grows in India under special condition.